Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another 52-week movie challenge. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I just hit something, so I hope it didn't. It's still recording. Yep. All right. Well, beautiful. So let me start by saying obviously, if you can tell from my background, I watched the movie Dolittle for the first time, and I decided to do that for my episode. This one is a film starring animals. So I chose to do Dolittle because A, I had never seen the movie, and B, because it's got Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man as Dolittle. So movie title, Dolittle. Year release, 2020. Date challenge completed was 1/23/22. It would have been cooler if it was 1/22/22, but all right. Genre was family comedy, and it was rated PG, and it stars Robert Downey Jr., Emma Thompson, Antonio Banderas, and a ton of other animals and characters and stuff. Directed by Stephen, I'm going to say Gaghan. Directed by Susan Downey, Jeff Kirschenbaum, and a bunch of other people. Written by Stephen Gaghan, Dan Greger, and Doug Mand. Music by Danny Elfman. Let's see. Awards received. It was an EDA Special Mention Award winner, I guess. It won a Kids' Choice Awards, and it won a Razzie Award. But we'll get to that after I give my actual review. Then let's see. Why did I choose this particular film? Because I saw it I saw it on HBO Max, and I've been wanting to watch it. And have I seen this movie before? Nope. It's once again, it's a movie that either I haven't seen, which is what I mainly want to do. There's going to be a few like Blair Witch last week. That's basically that. So something I've seen before, but I wanted to rewatch. Would you recommend this film? Why or why not? Hell yes, I'd recommend it because so many people hate on it, and I loved it. And we'll get into that more later in a second after I give all these things. Which character were you most able to identify with, connect with? I guess Tommy Stubbins, because I hate hunting. Best line or memorable quote: "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my bill?" By Octavia Spencer. Were you surprised by the ending? What would you do differently? Not really. I wasn't surprised. I knew they would pull through, and that Stubbins would become his apprentice. Kind of that, it's a family comedy. It sort of has that cliche. If you were able to make a movie starring animals, what animals would you choose and why? I don't know. I'd love to make a movie where all the zoo animals talk. That would be fun. But not like Zootopia, like a cartoon, but like literally a whole movie where like the animals at the zoo start talking to everybody like humans, and it becomes like a spectacle. That to me would be kind of fun. Anything else you'd like to add? Nope. Just go watch it. And I actually gave it 5 stars. Now, that's going to cause some controversy online. Because apparently, everybody and their freaking mother hated this movie. For whatever silly reason. A lot of it was... I listened to people's reviews of it and, whatnot. And I don't care. Whoa. Huh. I don't care. You can like it. You can hate it. I enjoyed it. And I feel like this was a film that, I and other animal lovers would enjoy. It's just pure fun. It's silly. It's kid friendly. It's got a lot of adult humor. Just like I said, the do you understand the words that are coming out of my bill? That was obviously a Rush Hour reference. And I say that stuff to my friend Jackie all the time. I say, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" So when I saw that, I just immediately laughed and giggled. And right, people are going to be like, "Well, if this is made for kids, then why, it's not just made for kids. This is supposed to be a movie that kids and adults can watch. Kids would laugh because that's kind of funny, line. The adults will laugh because they'll get the reference, that they're the parents of the kids. These are made for people like my age that have like young children that they want to take to the movies. Maybe they'll laugh, maybe they won't. I mean, whatever. But I really just enjoyed it. I just thought it was cute. It was funny. It had some very, I mean, the tiger scene is probably my favorite scene of all time, of all, not all time, but of all the whole movie. Out of the whole movie, that is my favorite scene. It just cracks me up. It just was so much fun. Yeah, there's references like that, like the Rush Hour. There's also a Godfather scene, do you interrupt me on my daughter's wedding, but then they went and made it their own thing, like which daughter, not the one I like. Oh no, she's getting married. Yeah, she's getting married to a scorpion, right? Like, it was just silly. It was not meant to be anything more than that. Robert Downey Jr. wanted to try something different after Iron Man. I mean, he was known for children's stuff, but for like comics, PG-13 children's stuff. Now is his chance to do a PG comedy produced by his wife. And I just thought it was cute. It was adorable. It was so much fun. I absolutely loved it. I know a lot of people hated on it because they didn't find the humor funny. They found it to be too juvenile. Like whatever. Like all the juvenile humor still cracked me up at times. It's just, to me, it was a cute little movie, and I'm tired. And the main reason I wanted to do this originally, I wanted to watch this because I heard so many bad things. Like I said, it won a Razzie Award. This movie got a lot of heat because of how bad it was. And I was like, oh God, this is probably going to be terrible. So I had really low expectations. But from the very beginning, like it starts out with this beautiful animation. And some people even think, like, why didn't they just keep it at the animation and make an animated movie? I mean, they could have, and they could have done every single thing that they did animated as well. But I don't know, the live action aspect of it made me just love it. Maybe that's what they'll do next. Maybe they'll make Dolittle. If they reboot Dolittle, they'll turn it into a cartoon or something, and that's fine. Disney would be perfect for something like that because, Disney, Disney loves their animation and they're really good. So that would be fine. And literally everything else after that, I thought was just cute. It tugged at my heartstrings. It had bits that I just absolutely adored, where all the characters just got along. I love Emma Thompson as Polly Parrot. Thought she was so cute. The stuff. I liked the one I identified with was the boy who was started it off, kind of thing, where he wanted to go in there, and then the queen's I don't know if it's daughter or something. She worked with the queen or something. She was Lady Rose, I believe was her name, and she came in and helped them go on the right track. And it just, to me, everything just worked for me. Now other people, I like I said, I listened to other people's reviews of it, and people just weren't getting the accent that he was doing, that you couldn't really understand him. I get that. Like, I had to have subtitles on. I'm fine with that. I watch a lot of movies from other, areas, and I have to keep my subtitles on. So I get it. Like, absolutely. But it didn't bother me at all. I enjoyed the accent. I enjoyed it because it was not Tony Stark. If he had done Tony Stark again, I think people would have just expected that from him for everything he did. This was definitely a departure from that. Maybe it was too much of a departure and people didn't like it, but it's not like Robert Downey Jr. is like not going to be able to work again after this, this bomb. I think he'll be able to move on, do another thing, and, kind of write this off as, well, I tried, I did my best, I did whatever I thought I could do. And there's the gorilla in the background, there's the polar bear in the background, the giraffe, every animal in this thing was just a lot of fun. Tom Holland, they had another freaking they had Spider-Man in there with him, and I thought that was cute, playing the dog and everything. And I just thought that was adorable. Octavia Spencer played a duck. I mean, just I don't know, it was just fun. I I love talking animal movies. I don't know why. I think it's just cute. It's just adorable. I'd write one if I really could. If I could think of like, exactly what I wanted to do with it, I would write one because they are so adorable. Maybe better for animation, like I said, but live action it worked. And a lot of people said that when I checked comments on trailers and stuff, they said that that they believe that the tiger scene specifically, the tiger looked like it was talking more than like Lion King did, or whatever. And so, I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was a cute little movie. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to check it out. It's going to be off HBO Max in a couple days, and kind of sad about that because I don't know where it's going to end up now, because like having it on HBO Max was a big deal, I think, in a way, to kind of help get it out there some more. But we'll see, maybe Amazon or Netflix or somebody else will pick it up. It definitely deserves to be seen. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but if you haven't, and I didn't do any, I don't think I did really any spoilers, but if you haven't seen the movie, I would recommend it. I would recommend going and seeing it. I might have did a spoiler about the ending, but if I were you, I'd go see it. It's very funny. It's very cute. You'll enjoy it for what it is. If you don't enjoy it for what it is, I mean, see it on streaming where it's free. Like you can turn it off and watch something else if you want to. If you feel like you can't, But honestly, I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to see a talking animal movie. It is nothing like Dr. Dolittle, the Eddie Murphy one, and I was very happy for that. I think originally it was based on either a movie or a book or something. So whatever the original movie or book or was about, I mean, it probably went off the rails of that because they tried to do something more, more to what kids would like today, and I think kids would enjoy this movie. If you don't want to watch it as a parent or something, I definitely recommend it for kids. So definitely go check it out and let me know what you think. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you hated the movie, please let me know. I mean, look, I'm obviously not telling you that the movies that I like have to be what you like. I know that I like things that a lot of people hate, and stuff but I feel like a lot of movies are meant for certain people sometimes, and this movie was obviously meant for me, or otherwise I wouldn't be all that into it. So I definitely recommend it. If you have a chance to check it out, please do. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. And check out our links at the bottom. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.